Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Sunday, October 25th. It's 1:12 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. Today, Bitcoin's kind of in the green, up 0.43% last 24 hours, coming in at 12,992. It's been flirting with 13K and getting over it for a while. It has even gotten over it into like 13,100 or so this weekend, so things are frisky. Ethereum, not too strong, but still over $400. XRP still 25%. We'll look at Ocean. It's an alt that's doing pretty good. I see it over here in the dark green. So let's rock through the market and see what's going on. Volume is over a billion on a Sunday. That's interesting. So 1 billion volume last 24 hours for a weekend on Sunday. That's pretty good. Half that is on Binance, of course, and then Coinbase and Kraken follow that. Longs versus short sentiment on Binance, since that's where the volume is. Longs 41%, shorts 58%. So the sentiment is short. We'll not look at the traditional markets because it's weekend. BTC, USDT on Binance. Well, we're cruising up this beautiful upwards channel that we have been for a while. I know I kind of didn't include this dump that we had, that the world had not too long ago. Just gonna ignore that. We have this beautiful upwards channel. So really it's all about, are we going to visit the top of this channel and saw blade our way up continually, or are we going to hit the heartbeat of this channel and then head up, or what? Well, we are rather far from the 8 moving average, this red moving average right here. If you look historically, like, you know, in the past, you never stay that far away from it for too long. So I think we're going to sideways a little while, or dump a bit to meet it. We shall see. Looking at the MACD, this is a beautiful daily MACD, very, very powerful. It's in the right place. It's just starting to wane a bit after a pretty strong run, but really it's all about, are we going to visit the top of this channel, which would be around, you know, 13,042 or so, or are we, I'm sorry, which is around just about 14,000 would be the top of this channel, or we're going to visit this heartbeat and bounce, which is 12,300, 12,350 or so. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of doing the show a little bit later today, just because we're all kind of waiting to see what happens. Looking at the 4-hour chart, if I start a Fibonacci right when it broke the 200 moving average not too long ago, up to the top, basically we're right now, of course, we are right above the .236 fib line, which comes in at 12,735. So when I look at that, we have wicked down to that fib level once. We're well below the 200 moving average. The stochastic RSI is at the bottom, about to move up, or it should be due to move up. So we're kind of sideways. Will we see the .236, the .382, the .5, the .618? I mean, if we hit the .236 and make a bounce, that's 12,734. If we hit the .382, that's 12,350, and the .5 is 12,039, and the 618, that would be 11,728. So, we'll see what happens. Looking at the 4-hour chart here once again, just wanted to note the MACD. On the 4-hour chart, the MACD is negative. It's trending down. Let's look at the 2-hour chart. The 2-hour MACD to me is a really good indicator of immediate price action. And as we can see, it's been negative too, but it's beginning to turn up. So we shall see. We really are sideways this weekend, but yet we've got great volume. Look at the 45-minute chart. Let's get really granular here. All right, we're between the top and the 236. 236 here is 12,872 as I drew it. Basically the when we first got above the 200 moving average recently on the 45-minute chart, that's where I started this fib. It's looking beautiful. One thing you can see is with the visible buy-sell volume basically here on the right, as you can see where we're sideways here, right in here, I'll make a little rectangle here. But if we look, we are, as we're going sideways, we are building beautiful buy-sell volume that tends to be like a magnet that pulls the chart to it. So we're gaining strength where we're at. Where's the next peak if we go up? 13,100. We definitely have visited there and we've hung out there a little bit. Where's the next peak if we dump? 12,775. So if you're just hanging out, well, also, and let's look at the stochastic RSI is at the top. Probably doesn't have much more it can go. Directional index is red, and the ADX is coming in at 22. So it could really go either way. We are sideways this weekend. But with this little volume spike here at 12,769, if I go back here, 12,734 in this 4-hour chart for a fib, that's looking kind of possible. So could we see, I mean, myself, I have a buy at about actually I have a buy at 12,800 and 12,700 to maybe catch a little dip before we continue up. Of course, I might just basically do a buy right as it rocks past and continues dumping. We'll see. Not a big position, just maybe I'll pick up a little bit more Bitcoin if we really are headed towards a glorious bull run. Not financial advice, of course. I wanted to check out this tweet here, or I should say offer it to you to check out. The number of days from previous bottom to the halving is equal to the number of days from the halving to the next top. So I'll put this tweet in the description. It took me a few minutes to stare at this and kind of figure it out. But basically, it is what it is. I'll let you study it yourself. But if this is the case, we're definitely on our way to a good move. Now, with that said, I'm just going to throw this one out here. I noticed Ocean BTC, it's an alt. I know it's not Bitcoin, but on the 4-hour chart, strong directional index, strong ADX, RSI stochastics beginning to cool off a little bit. Let me move this back into the 45-minute chart. And you can see this beautiful uptrend. It broke through the 200 moving average and the 314 moving average very quickly. That's what this little blue diamond means. And we are cruising up. It looks like we've kind of gotten broken below that channel there. But there's definitely the stochastic RSI is in the right spot, and the directional index is still green, ADX is still high. It's cooling off. This is what I'm watching. I think this guy might take off like a rocket ship to Pluto on Monday or before then. I got a little alert set right above when it would get back in the channel. We'll see what happens. It's been doing good this week. It's a new coin. Just thought I'd throw it out there. I noticed it. With that said, this is the Bitcoin Daily View. We're sideways. I got to buy in for 12,800 and 12,700 to possibly pick up a little bit more Bitcoin if it visits that heart line of this beautiful daily channel on the way. Actually, if it visits this dot fib that I'm looking at here, especially on the 4-hour chart. So this was kind of long. It's weekend, and see what happens. Sideways is never all that damn entertaining, is it? But Bitcoin's in a really good spot. I'm looking forward to Monday. Next week's going to be rocking. And by the way, election's coming up. God knows what's going to happen. Myself, I'm getting into USDT, and I'm getting into staying in my Bitcoin hodls for the election. Not political advice or financial advice, but that's what I'm doing. Take care, everybody.